This is the new Illusion, a magnetic filter system from Tilta.
You're watching CineD, supported by B&H and CVP.
Hi guys, I'm Johnnie from CineD and I'm here with Nick from Tilta. Nick, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
We're developing like a tradition of visiting you every show, and there's always something new. And this time, what would you like to present me?
So today we're showing the Illusion magnetic filters, and these are pretty exciting because they're currently available. You can order these right now. But the base idea is that these are magnetic modular filters for both polarization and variable ND.
The market is quite saturated, if we are kind of honest with each other. There's so many ND filters and magnetic ND filters. Convince the audience, why do we need another system, and this time from Tilta?
So this was based on a lot of our users using the VND from the Mirage. A lot of people really liked it, but they wanted a slimmer, more color accurate, easier to use version. We noticed a lot of people behind the scenes photos just tilting the matte box, and we're like, why is everyone doing this? They're doing it because they wanted to use their VND also as a polarizer. So it's kind of meeting them halfway. And the other big thing is we know a lot of our users are already using some of our filters. So the one thing that makes this unique as opposed to other VND systems or even just magnetic filter systems is we are accommodating the existing filters that we already have. So we have magnetically compatible trays for the 95 millimeter circular Illusion filters. So this would be a mounting option for Mirage users who already have those filters, who don't need to then go and buy new static ND filters, diffusion filters, effect filters. They can just buy this adapter, throw it on, and then, get the benefits of the magnetic VND if they'd like.
Where do you make the glass itself? Is it in Europe? Is it in China? I'm just trying to find out a little bit more about the quality of glass.
Yeah. So the Illusion filters are all manufactured directly in our main factory in Shenzhen, China. So we used to work with a few other companies in terms of making some of our early, glass, but this is now all made in-house. And I think we have been kind of slowly refining it. The VND filter we made for the Mirage Pro was definitely a step up from the original Mirage, and this kind of continues that improvement, but just in a smaller, significantly lighter form factor.
So you know what? Walk me through the system, because I guess there's always one part that actually goes on the lens itself.
Yeah.
And from that point on, it's literally magnetic.
So they're screw-on filter adapters similar to the Mirage. They support up to 86 millimeter threads. So you'd screw on the adapter the same you would any other filter or filter adapter. And then from there, you have a choice of 3 polarizers. So the polarizers magnetically attach to the adapter and then can rotate freely. So if you're just using it as a polarizer, you can do so. We have normal polarization. We have a polarizer plus 5 stops of ND, as well as a polarizer with a quarter stop of black mist if you'd like a diffused look built into your filter.
Any black promised or white promise, anything to diffuse the image a bit?
Yeah, just black mist at the moment, but I imagine we'll have a few different, options for the polarizers. Once your polarizer is on, again, rotates freely on the magnetic connection, but then each filter also has a magnetic alignment slot that can line up with a tab on the ring that's going to lock it in place. So from there, you can kind of stack additional filters onto the polarizer. So our VND adapter then goes onto the locked polarizer, and then that can spin freely through a range of 1 to 5 stops, or swap out that initial polarizer, get the one that starts with 5 stops, and then your VND adapter turns into a 5 to 10 stop adapter.
Let's go back to the diffuser, because all those modern lenses, most of them are very sharp. Yeah. You always need to diffuse them a little bit. What strengths are you using?
Quarter. So I'd say our quarter mist filter is a little bit lighter than some other manufacturers. It's maybe somewhere in between an eighth and a quarter, but I think it's a really nice sweet spot, especially for people who are just trying to take that digital sharpness off, but without, making it too distracting in terms of every light source is blooming. And we want you to feel the effects of the filter, but not make it obvious that you're, using like a crazy amount of diffusion.
Good, no, because this balance sometimes is so delicate in a way. Nick, a question I always wanted to ask you. Are you filming also?
Oh, yeah. No, I shoot a lot of stuff. A lot of kind of corporate camera operating stuff, but I do my fair share of shorts. I've shot 2 micro-budget features as a director of photography. Occasionally gaffing in Johnnie, but that's a little less common. But yeah, in terms of FX3, FX6, I own a Komodo, and that's kind of my main go-to. But yeah, I'm using a lot of this Tilta stuff in my normal day-to-day, so it's good.
That's what I wanted to know. I mean, did you have a chance already to use this system?
Well, I use the Mirage VND a lot, and you'll actually see on one of the camera setups at our booth. We have the VND mounted with just that clamp mount. I don't know if a lot of people are familiar about this, but we made a great 95 millimeter clamp just for the VND, and it's awesome, but that VND is a thicker filter, and again, to use it as a polarizer, you have to rotate the entire thing. So I haven't shot with these personally, but I definitely am going to try them because I'm just a fan of the Mirage VND, as a lot of people are, and I think this is a really easy, lightweight option for getting filters on your lenses.
How about pricing and availability?
So like I said, these are currently in stock and shipping. Our kind of full kit with all of the options is just under $300, so about $280. But most of these filters are in the $60 to $70 range. The adapters, maybe $20. We have a UV filter that's magnetic. It's about $40. So all in all, if you wanted to get every item, about $300. But generally, if you're just piecing together a smaller kit, you could do around $100.
And it's 82 millimeter, you said, or is it a variety of measurements?
Up to 86. So 86 is the maximum coverage. We do have these on the Atlas Mercury, so the glass is able to cover lenses with approximately that diameter. Those do have 95 millimeter outer diameters, but because they have the 86 threads, they fit perfectly. But anything larger than that, and you would need to go with one of our larger systems like Mirage Pro.
Good. I mean, the gentleman here is on a vacation mood, obviously.
For Cine Gear especially, yeah, you gotta have them.
I'm on a working mode, and we have to continue covering the show. Anything before I say thank you and goodbye? Did I forget anything, or anything you want to highlight about this new magnetic ND filter system?
I think it's a fun system. I think there's a couple of small details with it that I really like, such as we're making front caps for the filters themselves. That was a pretty big question with a lot of our other filters, is how you then use a lens cap with it. But what's really unique is not just putting the front cap on the filter when it's on the camera. You can actually detach all the filters, stack them together, and then put a front and back cap filter and have a really safe and compact way to transport all of them. It's a fun little option. So I think we're definitely growing, not just in how we manufacture the glass, but how we listen to, how our users are kind of using it, what they're looking for. And I think this is a really good step in the right direction. And I think that's why we decided to kind of continue in the filter market.
Nick, as always, pleasure talking to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Guys, thank you very much for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you.